Hey guys, it's your boy Killer Kill 360 back with another video. And yeah, it's been a minute since I did a video, but I got a new job, so What Ifs is gonna come out on Saturday and Mondays from now on. So I hope y'all don't mind, but yeah, your boy got a job. So yeah, so uploading will slow down for a little bit, but I just hope y'all enjoy this What If. It's gonna be a blast, and yeah, no more of real life scenarios. Let's get into the story. So the story is Luffy will be born as Janemba. So when we cut to Garp and Garp and Dragon is like, "What's going on with my son? His hair is purple, his skin is red. What is going on?" As Garp and Dragon is like, they just don't know what to do with Luffy. As Garp takes Luffy to the forest and makes him survive on his own for 3 years straight. So we cut to Luffy, and he's around 3 years old at this point. And Luffy doesn't have full control of his powers yet, but he can use it to a certain extent. He can use it to escape from dangerous animals. He can rip open portals and stuff like that, but it's not like he is when he gets older. He only can use it temporarily. So, we're gonna cut around, let's say he's the age of 10, and he meets Garp again. Garp comes to get him, and Garp, is like, "Are you ready, boy? I'm gonna make you a Marine." As Luffy's like, "No, I don't want to be a Marine. I want to be a pirate," says Luffy. As Garp tries to punch him in his head, Luffy teleports. So this takes Garp by surprise that Luffy can do that. He's like, "What was that?" "Yeah, it's something I came up with." And Garp is like, "What? You can teleport?" It's like, "Yeah." And Garp keeps out of the back of his head, and he's like, well, you're gonna be a great Marine. "Like I said, I do not want to be a Marine. I want to be a pirate," says Luffy, as he starts to get real angry. And then you see, like, this purple that glows in Luffy's eyes. And we're gonna make a time skip. Now, Luffy is the age of 17. Now he's like, "Well, I can start my own pirate crew now." And he heads out to sea. This time, he doesn't know who Shanks is, and none of that, because he's a loner. And he's been taking care of himself since he was young. The whole Ace and Sabo situation, they don't get along. They clash too much. As Luffy's like, "I don't fit in here. I need my own crew, just as dark and full of hatred, just like me, and vengeance," says Luffy. As Luffy heads out to sea, and he can fly in this one too, but only for a few hours. So he's just flying around as he sees this ugly, disgusting pink ship. It's like, "Oh, that's a sight sore for sore eyes. I like the color purple better. Ugh, and red. Disgusting," says Janemba. Sorry, I mean to call him Janemba, but you know what I mean, guys. It's Luffy. But for now on, I'm gonna call him Janemba for the story's sakes, okay? So I hope y'all don't mind, because he doesn't like the name Luffy anyway. So Janemba lands on the ship, and he's like, "Ugh, let me search around real quick. I'm kind of hungry anyway." As he finds the food pantry, and he helps himself to it. He tears everything up to pieces. Like, he eats everything. There's no more food there. As Kobe is horrified, because he's like, "What the hell is that?" Because at this point, Luffy grew horns. He's starting to really look like Janemba, okay? minus the tail. And he's just eating, and Janemba pulls out a sword out of nowhere and points it at Kobe. He's like, boy, what do you want with me? I don't want no problems while you're on our ship, he says, right? I do as I please. I do what I want. I don't care. And plus, after I'm done, I'm planning to blow this ship up anyway. As Kobe's like, what? You gonna blow up the ship? As everybody in the ship heard that, and they all run to the food pantry. Oh, you just had to be loud, kid, huh? As he grabs Kobe and throws him into a dimension that sends him to another island. And he starts to crack his knuckles. Well, it's time to cut loose. As Janemba goes to work. Dimension Slash, says Luffy. As Ace slices a whole bunch of pirates in pieces. As he says, Flash Grenade! So as Luffy's leaving, or aka Janemba is leaving the ship that he just destroyed, he heads over to the town, or you could say a city, as he goes to the trenches. He's looking for Pacific people to join his crew. People that was rock bottom, didn't have nothing, to go take what they deserve. That's the type of people that he's looking for. As he's walking, and he hears a big commotion. Bitch, I'm not giving you shit, dumbass Revy, says one of the men. And this kind of intrigues Luffy, so he turns the corner. As Revy is like, what you say, you motherfucker? As she pulls out her 2 handguns, and that's what the fuck you deserve. And then she spits on it. As Luffy's like, yeah, I need her on my crew. As Luffy is walking up to Revy, he's like, hey, yo, saw what happened. And by them eyes, I can tell you just like me, the menace to society. Tell you what, join my crew and you could take what's rightfully yours and nothing in return. As she's like, no, that's too good to be true. Nah, I'm dead ass. As he magically makes money appear by just thinking about it. As he's like, how about this then? As Revy is like, well, money is the only way that I'm interested. As she takes the money and she's like, anyway, what is your name, my friend? Well, you could call me Janemba. As she's like, well, that's a weird name. Yeah, but I like it. As she's like, okay, you got a ship? Nah, but let's steal one. As they see the biggest, edgiest, craziest, like, gun-heavy ship ever. As Luffy's like, yeah, I need some modifications, but that would do. And she's like, are you fucking crazy? That's a marine ship. Oh, Marines. They can suck my dick. I don't care about them. As Luffy teleports on you, scaring the fucking daylights out all the Marines that's on here. Ya fucking Marine filth. As he blitzes behind one of them and crushes their skull with one blow. As he uses the crushed skull and throws it towards the other one, making the head explode. As Revy's like, haha, brutal. I like the way you fight. As she's like, let me tell you why they call me Two Guns. As she literally capped one of the Marines' heads off so fast, like, it was so fast and clean that blood was still squirting from his head. As Luffy's like, yeah, I like that. As let me show you something cool. Sawdust. As Luffy puts his hands in the air, as the Marines are like, what is he doing? As you see a billion pieces of glass just flying towards all the Marines, slicing them up piece for piece. It's just nothing but chunks on the ground. As Luffy is like, well, that would do it, right, Revy? As she's like, yeah, but like, it's a big mess. Don't worry about that. As Luffy snaps his... So what's next, Captain? Says Revy. Well, we need a swordsman on my crew. sure, I can use the sword and all that, but I prefer to use my hands. As Revy's like, oh, true, true, true. And so Luffy's like, yo, do you have, any swordman into mind? As Revy's like, there's one that comes to mind. His name is Zoro. Huh, is that so? Is he a menace to society like us? A menace? He's a whole monster. As Luffy gets a big smile on his face. As, okay, so where is he from? Well, he's from the East Blue. Really? That's weird. 'Cause I left the East Blue a few years ago. So, what is his deal? Well, he uses the three sword style. And they call him the Ashu. And Luffy's like, really? I'm intrigued. And that's not all. His wife, Nami, is the greatest navigator in the world. She can make maps under an hour. As that really widens Luffy's eyes. So, I guess that's his next stop, right? As Revy's like, well, it's up to you, Captain. As long as I'm getting paid, that's all that matters. And anyway, gotta ask a question. How did you magically make money appear? It's not that I made it appear, it's more of I can store stuff in my dimension portals. As Revy raises her eyebrows like, wait, you can store stuff in dimensions? You sure you didn't eat one of them weird devil fruits? No, I was born like this. It is what it is. My powers still exceed my imagination as well. So, she's like, okay, I won't pry anymore. But let's head out to the East Blue. As Luffy gets a big smile on his face. Certainly, let's go. As they head over to the East Blue, and they land on the island that Zoro is at. As all Zoro goons are like, who the fuck are you? As Zoro's like, I'm no one, I didn't come here for problems. I'm came here to see your leader, Zoro. As Zoro jumps down all the way from Arlong building. And when we call that more, let's say Edma's place, like Edma's kingdom. That's what it's gonna be called. Sorry guys. As he jumps down, and Nami's right beside him. She's like, who the hell are y'all? As Revy like, you don't not really say much, but my captain wants to talk to your husband. As she's like, how the hell did you know that? Well, I'm a bounty hunter. As Nami's about to like electrocute Revy already have her guns out. And Zoro and Luffy is like, ladies, cut it out. As they both listen. Revy kind of like, whatever, Captain. As then Nami and Revy turn around and they feel this intense pressure. Like, straight dominance. They can't even stand up type of pressure. Ah, so you have Conqueror's Haki as well, says Luffy. Huh, I thought I was the only one with it, says Zoro. As Luffy eyes widen as they blitz each other with their blades, and the mere shockwaves destroy a whole bunch of buildings near that area. As Nami's like, what the hell? I never seen my husband go all out like this. You must be really strong. Huh, not bad, Zoro. That's the person I'm looking for. As Zoro's like, well, you just a great opponent. As Zoro sheaths his blades back in their sheath. As Luffy turns off his powers. Well, it seems that we have a mutual agreement. Anyway, what did you want to come here for? Well, I was looking for a great swordsman to join my ranks. And you're everything that I heard you were. Thanks, says Zoro. But I just can't leave. I have operations here. That's another thing. I want to start my underground organization as well. You're just my guy. My right hand. As Revy's like, what am I, chopped liver? Nah. I'm just saying, like, when it comes to underground work, you're for the DPS. You're for the big dick damage. As she kind of like, why would you say big dick damage? Like, that's so uncalled for. But other than that, guys, I'm going to end the video right here. So, y'all tell me if I want a part 2. But other than that, peace, guys.